spoke in the book about the sunshine vitamin. You're a big advocate of getting in the sun, getting the use out of it, and really reaping the benefits of it.
Yeah.
Why is it so important then? Because we as a nation are so scared to go and sit in that sun, aren't we?
Yeah, and I was the same, you know, and I did go to town in the book about sunshine, and probably because I felt robbed, you know, all that information. My mum started this one. Most of my mum's advice, like take fish oil at an early age, was all great. But this one, this paranoia of being out in the sunshine. So what my mum used to do, before you go out, slap on the suntan cream, put your hat on, don't get exposed to the sun at all on holiday. And sadly, it's so wrong. There are more people in the westernized world, certainly in America, we've got lots more research than the UK, more people die of cancer from not getting enough sun than from cancer caused by the sun.
That's shocking.
Isn't that amazing? And the number's like 10 to 1. 10 times more people die of a certain cancer that is caused or triggered by not having enough sun than having too much sun. Now, here's the thing. We must never burn. We must try and, I mean, I'm sure you have at some stage, I have in the past. You want to try not to get burnt though, because getting burnt can cause problems. We know that. Can cause certain skin cancers, no doubt about that. That's fact. But too little sun's also a bad thing. So what did I used to do with my kids? 6 kids at the time, because before number 7 came along was when I learnt this. What I used to do was exactly the same. We'd be on holiday somewhere, and in the morning they'd have breakfast, all the kids, and then we'd write, slap your cream on, kids, before you go out. Let's be responsible parents. And me and my wife both exactly the same. Responsible parents we are. Look at that young kid over there. He's not got suntan cream on. His parents aren't responsible. And all that. And it's wrong. So here's what you should do. This is what I've learned. This is why I talk about it a lot in the book, because I felt robbed. So what I've learned from speaking to loads of scientists, white papers I've read, spoke to doctors, this is what you should do. You should, on holiday, go out in the sun without any suntan cream on for a very short while. And that short while is about half the time that you would normally, in that type of heat, wherever you are, you know, latitude-wise around the planet, that type of heat, that time of day, you know your own body better than anybody else. If normally you would start to see a little bit of, colour, changing a little pinky or whatever. If that would normally for you be, say, 20 minutes, try and go out for about 10 minutes without any protection, because that's how you absorb the benefits of the sun. We'll talk about what vitamin D does in a moment, but that's how you get the benefits. Then come indoors. Don't put your cream on straight away, because the body is still doing its magic. It's still converting the rays of the sun into vitamin D. It's what we call synthesizes vitamin D. So to start off with, you don't want to put the cream on straight away. Come indoors, have a glass of water, a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever you're going to do. Then put your cream on, then go out, and then enjoy the day. Then be sensible. Then keep putting your cream on as much as you need. Stop, any more ultraviolet rays coming through onto your skin. But here's the point. You have to expose yourself at some stage. So for many years, all my kids and myself, we've been going on some lovely, really nice holidays, but getting no vitamin D benefit whatsoever, because we're slapping on the cream and the suntan lotion from the very, very beginning.
So what are the actual benefits then? So we've sat in the sun, we've done all of that. It's in our skin now. It's absorbed in there. What are we going to get?
So
what's going to happen?
As the name of the show says, we're picking on 3 critical vitamins, and this is one that you can go and get to your doctors if you think you're lacking in vitamin D. You can get a simple blood test and they will tell you where your vitamin D levels are. Have you had it?
I'm deficient in vitamin D as well. So this is why this is so interesting to me, and probably to so many others, is that, what are the benefits of taking a supplement like this, or just getting the natural.
So I'll come to the benefits. I'll tell you why you might be. So that you've got some lovely, lovely complexion, nice darker skin. The darker your skin is, the further you move away from the equator. The skin is dark for a very good reason, and that is, if you look near the equator, much darker skins, because the body has to protect itself. Caveman, we think, was nearly all darker skin, because when he started off in Tanzania, where we think the cradle of mankind was, darker skin, because you're out in the sun all the time, and therefore you're working in the sun, you're catching animals in the sun, you're gathering your plants and so on. So the darker your skin is because you're closer to the equator, and then as we move further and further away, where we get less sunlight, right up to the Eskimos are absolutely born white, because they've got to absorb completely all the sun rays. So we always say that the people with darker skin, the further they move away from the equator, the more likely it is that you're going to be vitamin D deficient. So why is it important? Well, first of all, there's a great correlation between vitamin D and calcium. Yeah, so vitamin D aids the absorption of calcium. So, as parents, we're always saying to our kids early on, drink plenty of milk because, your teeth and all that. We might have got that one a little bit wrong as time's gone on, but the fact is you do need calcium for healthy bones. But to absorb calcium, we need vitamin D, whether it be from sunshine, whether it be from the food we eat. And by the way, it's not just sunshine or take my supplement, it's things like beef, egg yolks, there's lots of things that have, and oily fish have a lot of vitamin D.
Do we get enough in our food then?
If you're eating a fantastic diet, you might be okay. If you're eating a fantastic diet and you're out in the sun and you're on holiday, you almost definitely won't be needing this. There's also, this is different to vitamin A and all the Bs. So A and Bs are all water soluble. That means we have to take them on a daily basis because the body can't retain them. The body's actually very good at retaining vitamin D.
So how long can it sort of stay in the body for, if you like?
So you go on a 2-week holiday. You've taken Steve's advice and you've gone out in the sun a little bit before you slap on your cream, and you've got your tans come on reasonably nicely, and you feel great and you feel energized and all that. That vitamin D, depends on how big you are and how much sun you've had, can stay in the bloodstream for weeks, sometimes even a month or 2. So if you're going on holiday frequently and getting out in the sun frequently, you might not need to take any vitamin D at all. But if you're indoors a lot, maybe you've been a little bit poorly and you're not going out much, maybe you're not out in your garden much, maybe you've just been in Britain for a month and there's been no sunshine, because that happens all the time, then you might need to look at taking a vitamin D. And here's the thing as well with vitamin D. All those minimum levels, the recommended nutritional reference values for Europe are for Europe, not different for the UK, for Italy, Spain.
Be though, right?
Well, in some ways, you'd say we should have our own NRVs for the UK because we're so colder than the likes of it in Spain and Greece and the Mediterranean.
It's so different, right? That's quite shocking actually, because we should have our own NRV for vitamin D. So
here's the thing: I put vitamin D in all the multi-supplements that you buy from us. So if you buy, our woman 40, our woman 60, our man 40, 60, there's 5 times NRV for it in there anyway. But if you really know, you've got to up your vitamin D intake. And this is because you can retain it. So all the other supplements, most of the supplements we sell, we say take on a daily basis. That's why we give you one of these organizers, free with your first purchase. Vitamin D, you might just say, well, because I can retain it in the body, I'll just take it on a Sunday morning, or I'll just take it later in the week.
To do,
and especially if you've already had a blood test, they go, you're just a little bit under, then you won't have to take it every day. Anyway, as always, we've got an offer for you. If you think you're vitamin D deficient, go and get a blood test. If you know you're vitamin D deficient, try and eat your oily fish, your nuts, your seeds, and then on top of that, why not get our vitamin D supplement?
Order 1 month's supply of Primal Vitamin D3 today for the amazing low price of $4.99. And if it's your first purchase from Primal Cure, we will send you a supplement organizer worth $9.99 completely free of charge. Plus, if you order 2 bottles of Primal Vitamin D3 today, then we will send you a 3rd bottle completely free, making a further saving of 33%. Call our friendly UK call centre 24 hours a day on free phone 0800 4402 888 or order online at primalcure.com. And if your online order totals more than £35, we will even deliver for free. As we want to be your preferred choice for all health and well-being products, if you don't love this product, send it back within 30 days for a full no-quibble money-back guarantee.